5 bold predictions for the 2026 season. Number 1, Carlos Alcaraz does not win a Grand Slam. Alcaraz picked up 2 Grand Slams in 2025 at Roland Garros and the US Open, but he certainly showed signs of weakness throughout the year. He picked up surprising losses against the likes of Cameron Norrie and David Goffin, and his fitness and injury woes is always a worry. If he doesn't win the Australian Open at the start of the year, I genuinely think he could spiral and go without a Grand Slam for the whole year. Whether that's down to Sinner's dominance or somebody new winning, it's certainly a possibility. Number 2, Valentin Vachereau falls back out of the top 100. Vachereau's victory at the Shanghai Masters was one of the stories of the year, and he backed it up at the Paris Masters by reaching the quarterfinals. But let's not forget that Vachereau is 27 and he has done next to nothing on the ATP Tour in his career. While he could kick on, I think he might struggle with the hype and the fame that his 2025 will bring him. He is also going to have a target on his back, which will make players perform really well against him. And by the time he is defending his points in Shanghai and Paris, he could be all but out of the top 100. Number 3, Felix Auger-Aliassime ends the season as the world number 3. Auger-Aliassime ended the season as the well-deserved world number 5 after winning the European Open, reaching the Paris Masters and the semi-finals of the ATP Finals. The Canadian is impressive on hard courts, which will help him for the first stretch of the season. While his performances on other surfaces is a worry, I think he will end up comfortably world number 3 by the end of 2026. Djokovic does not play enough tennis to earn that place in the rankings, and Zverev is sinking fast. This is Auger-Aliassime's time. Number 4, Emma Raducanu wins a Masters title. I'm expecting Raducanu to have a huge season next season. Firstly, the star is now in the top 30 of the rankings, and seeded entry into major tournaments is going to help her massively. She's proved time and time again that she could beat the players ranked below her, and that will only build confidence. Secondly, her new coach, Francisco Roig, has already proved he's a serial winner during his time with Rafael Nadal. He wouldn't have opted to work with Raducanu if he didn't think she could challenge at the very top. Raducanu will win a Masters tournament next year. I am certain of it. Number 5, lastly, is Elena Rybakina wins more Grand Slams than Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka. Swiatek and Sabalenka might be far and away the best 2 players in the rankings, but they haven't dominated Grand Slams in the same way Alcaraz and Sinner have. They only won 1 each last term, which I think is likely to happen again. However, I think what is more likely is for the other 2 to go to Rybakina. She was incredible at the end of last season, which I expect her to take into the Australian Open. If she wins in Melbourne, I think it's likely she will either win the US Open or Wimbledon too, and end the season with more Grand Slams than anyone else. What are your bold predictions for next year? Do you agree with what I said? Let me know in the comments.